Welcome to Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I am in EVE Online, and this is kind of an experiment. I don't know that EVE Online is going to make good playthroughs, but it's been a long time since I've been in EVE, and I wanted to go through the new experience that they created quite a while back, actually. It's just been so long since I've been in EVE, but I've put a lot of hours into EVE. It is a great game, if not very complex. It's definitely the most complex MMO on the market, and a lot of people play it. And if you've never tried it, you definitely want to. It is a great game. It's just different than everything else you've played. So it's worth trying at least once to see if it hooks you in. I've already created a character. I'm not going to go through the character creator. I'm sure you can go through and find that somewhere else. We're going to go straight into the story, straight into the tutorial. And the tutorial's rather long. I think it's 2.5, 3 hours long. So this is going to span over several videos. So I can at least get several of those in before we move into something else. And these may not be very regular. Maybe just whenever I get the urge. It's just going to be different than my normal playthrough. So we'll just kind of just wing it, for lack of a better word, on what's going on. So I've already created a character here. This is not on my normal account. We're going to be using the alpha clones for now. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Unless I could earn enough for Plex, I'm not going to be spending money on this account. I've got another account that I've got that's older and it's been around forever, but we're not going to be using it. As you can see here, I've done nothing. This is a very new character. Just created him. He's an Amar, and we're just going to log in and see what happens.
Connecting.
It's a beautiful game. I enjoy space games a lot, which is one of the reasons EVE's hooks me. But it's unlike my other stuff, so we'll see what happens. And this is just very cool. This isn't the way the game used to start.
Calling
this
any
is
convoy Angel 7 Crown survivors. Come in, all survivors.
We've got a broken up Titan in the background.
Tracking an active training
Several,
corvette. What is your status? Recruit.
Lots of... Oh,
wake up and respond.
Cool. So we're in the midst of
what a cursed misfortune.
Used to be a major battle, it looks
Recruit.
Like.
What's the last thing you remember? Watching a swarm of drifters warp into your location and tear your fleet apart? Panicking, probably. My heavens, I wager you remember that. Recruit. My name is Fleet Commander Taron, and as of this moment, I am your commanding officer, and we need to figure out what infernal slaughter is going on here.
Wow, this is
so,
cool.
I am reluctantly lifting your training restrictions and granting you full access to your ship's onboard AI. I'd like you to get acquainted with Aura.
Oh, I started to say, it used to be
She
just
may be a
you talk to the
soulless
computer.
machine, but quite useful nonetheless. Let her assist you in getting your vessel moving.
Greetings, Captain.
Now, obviously, I do know how to do a lot of things.
I will assist you in commanding
but we're still going to go through it
vessel
because I
and
think the storyline
navigating
does
New
pick back
Eden.
up.
My core logic library has been proven to increase the odds of survival by several orders of magnitude. But I am only capable of advising you. You must make decisions for yourself. Simulations have proven that situational awareness is key to survival.
Looks like
I will
we're in a
now
little
demonstrate how to
bubble that
become
keeps us
aware
safe.
and alert.
Yeah, I'll be aware and alert.
Captain, if you close my comms window for any reason, you will be able to recall it through the operations info panel by clicking Aura Tips. When you're ready to continue, click Next.
Next. It's so soothing. Like, it's not a game that's just going to totally rip your heart out
Hold
and
down the left mouse button.
kill you relentlessly.
To zoom in or out, scroll your mouse wheel up or down. While you are getting oriented as you travel through... Let's test basic navigation functions.
Okay.
According to my logs, a Titan-type capital ship in your fleet was destroyed.
Obviously. I mean, look
It
at
would
that
be
big
useful
thing.
to locate that ship's wreckage and start navigating towards it.
Yeah, you want me to go toward it?
A Titan should be the biggest shipwreck that you will be able to find.
Ah.
To set a course for your ship, double-click your mouse's left button anywhere in space.
Really?
To stop your ship, you should click the highlighted stop button. Using these functions will help you explore the site. Exploration is a vital trade in New Eden.
Surely this is some sort of dreadful
I guess minus
joke.
is stop the ship.
My logs indicate you haven't even graduated from the Academy Flight School yet. Let me make it clear that I usually do not work directly with your kind.
My kind?
Well,
what the hell does that mean?
Regardless, it seems like you are all I've got, so I need you to get to work. Our scanners report additional life signals, albeit fading, near your location. Poor souls, whose candle will soon burn out unless you act. Your unit was transporting an important research crew doing selfless work for the glory of our empire.
I can't go too far in there.
If the cursed drifter patrols acquire their research, it would be catastrophic for our people. I need you to inspect the wrecks for survivors.
Okay. Captain, I have received faint signals from 3 survivors. To help determine the location of the signal, you should use the look and approach functions of your ship to get closer. Being close will allow you to see. To transfer everything from their
kind of zipping through it. I know what she's telling me to do.
Move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button.
Okay.
A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents, and then press the loop.
So you can see it's a lot of clicking and stuff. But we've got a survivor here that's on the ship, just one. You can tell by the bottom left-hand corner there. When loot all. And that goes, when you do this, we've got, this is my ship. So this is the items on my ship. And we have a drone bay here, so you could have some drones. And now there's a Plex Vault, which is real currency, basically.
I'm receiving signals that indicate the next survivor is located in the highlighted wreckage. Right-click on the wreckage and select Approach.
Approach. I'm just loving the view of this.
To transfer the next survivor to your ship, you should repeat the same steps as before.
Will do.
Move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents and then press the Loot All button.
Okay. So I hit my little afterburner button here. That makes me go a little bit faster. And we're going to Open Cargo. Open Cargo. There we go. And we'll loot all, which move it. Another survivor's down.
Excellent, Captain.
Excellent.
My scanners indicate one more survivor. Approach the highlighted wreckage.
Approaching.
You should now transfer the last survivors to your ship. Don't forget to close the inventory windows after you have finished.
Roger that. And we're approaching, so let's open the cargo. Loot the scientist. Close the cargo window.
Captain.
And here she is.
I am Professor Tannen from the Sisters of Eve research team. Thank you for saving my life.
I love that there's a story going along with this
carnage. Now. Thousands were killed. Our research on drifter strikes indicates they will likely return to this location to retrieve any survivors. And not for good. I believe the drifters want those survivors for invasive information extraction. It's very invasive.
Very invasive.
Such information is classified and of great value to the Empire, but since my survival depends on you, I am entrusting you with this.
Recruit.
Okay. Yeah.
I expected you to be space dust by now.
Why?
Instead, here you are, holding my research scientist. I'll let you in on a little secret. The scientist you just rescued may have information about the source of the infernal drifter incursion. A drifter hive. The presence of a hive in the Empire's space is a mortal threat that must be purged.
Purged.
That means you and your cargo
AMR, rather
have become vitally important to the Empire. We need you home safely. The only problem is that the drifters will be seeking to rip anything with a pulse from your ship and bring it to their hive. What they do to those poor souls back at the hive is a mystery whose veil we haven't yet pierced. I doubt you noticed, but the drifters raised some sort of warp bubble around your location.
Oh.
So you can't warp out.
I was
You're
wondering what that
stuck
was.
like a slave chained to their pen. The generator of this field must be close by. Locate and destroy it, and the chain will be broken. You will be free to leave. Holy Amar be with you.
Holy Amar. Okay, so approach the warp disruptor.
Captain, in your ship's overview, you can see what your ship's scanners are picking up around you. Find your warp disruption generator in the ship's overview. Then hold down the left mouse button on the generator and click Approach on the radial menu.
Okay, so we're going to approach that. Oh, we're going to lock it
To lock
too.
your weapon system on the generator, hold down your left mouse button on the generator and select Lock Target on the radial. While engaging, the optimal flight path is to orbit your target. This enables you to move while firing, making it difficult for your enemy's weapon systems to track you. Move your mouse over the generator and hold down the left mouse button to open the radial menu. Then select the Orbit command.
Alright, so I'm taking a look at my weapon here, and we can see that I have an optimal range of 3630 meters. So I want to orbit somewhere close to that, actually. And that way your weapons are optimal. If you're right up on it, it's not going to be as
position.
good
I
as it
suggest
is.
you fire your primary weapon.
So I take my weapon, I clicked on it, and it's starting to fire. And you can see my ship is actually firing about as we orbit the generator, and it's destroyed.
You should now stop your ship.
Well done. That thing was an annoyance.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, the drifters appear to have set up a second warp disruption generator.
Well, of course.
They must be very keen to keep you shackled to this scene of ruin. So you're going to have to...
Whoa.
Hold on.
Someone's
No time
attacking
for
me.
that, recruit. It looks like you have the good fortune to prove your worth to the Empire.
Now it's time to engage your weapons, Captain.
All right, so now I'm orbiting this seeker. Let's take a look at this. We should be able to look at. We can see the type of ship that is. Ooh, look at that thing. That is awesome. I've never seen that before. Done.
Don't forget to stop your ship.
Won our first combat.
Well,
Look at that.
I didn't expect that from an untrained recruit. Your first kill. Victory in combat is a sacred rite of passage. Having this experience definitely makes you more valuable to the Empire. But enough of the pleasantries. Let us go back to the secondary warp disruption Wait. It seems the drifters seriously want to capture you, recruit. Another one of their seekers just warped in. I suspect...
It's time to engage. Fire your weapons.
So you can see I actually can do
When you
that
have
from the
defeated
little
the seeker, you
menu
should stop
here.
your ship.
It's a lot better. So we're able to hit the orbit and the target. Oh, but I do have to still fire. It's been a long while. Not getting sounds on the ship firing, though. That should be... I had to turn off music just where I wouldn't get copyright violations, but I should be hearing more than this. I'm going to take a look at that. Am I missing this thing? Oh no, he's going down. You can see by the little rings around the ship there. And there it goes.
Good work, Captain. you can explore the Seeker wrecks to see if they left anything behind.
Recruit. So I'm sure the news I have will only inspire you to greater efforts.
Sounds I was missing.
Imperial sensors have detected a squadron of drifter battleships. And they've just changed course to your location.
Well, of course they did.
I don't care how good you are with that laser turret. You can't take on advanced drifter battleships in a corvette. For all your admirable faith, they will surely crush you. You need to destroy that backup warp disruption generator immediately. With any luck, we won't get interrupted by more of those cursed Seekers.
Captain, locate the backup generator. To reach
Way
the
ahead of
generator faster, you should activate the highlighted
Already doing
module.
it.
This module enables you to trade your ship's capacitor power for speed, allowing you to reach the generator faster. When you are close to the generator, you should lock target.
Okay. Got my target locked.
After locking target on the generator, you should orbit. Activate your primary weapon to destroy the generator.
Okay, I'm not hitting it yet. When I get to about 5K, I'm going to start hitting it. Because that's when my weapon is optimal. See there? Started hitting it. So there's a lot of videos on strategies and how this stuff actually works. I'll just be covering the very basics because I'm just a noob on this anyway.
We have very limited time. The Drifter battleship squadron just warped to your location. By destroying the warp disruptor, you've removed the bubble that protected the site.
Aha, see, it's no longer
It would
here.
be a waste of Empire resources to take them on. Namely your body and soul, not to mention the valuable ship and cargo you carry. Intelligence needs those survivors for extensive debriefing. And I'd like to shake your hand someday, while blood still runs through it. So your orders are to report to headquarters. With haste.
With haste? Where are we going?
Captain, your ship is fitted with a warp drive, which is capable of bending space and time in order to efficiently displace you toward your destination. I have overridden the ship's clearance system to give you full access to the drive. Find your HQ highlighted in the overview. Hold down your left mouse button and select Dock on the radial menu.
I wonder.
You do not want to face these giant drifter ships by yourself.
Locate your home station. So, yeah. The Amar home station. Let's, approach that. Actually, it's warped within 0.
Warp drive active.
That's going to be our first warp. Never get tired of this effect. You can see we're approaching this planet, which there will be a station orbiting it. Ah, there it is. And dock at it. So the same thing, we can... I don't know why it's not showing up on my overview here. But we can go ahead and right-click on it, I think. No? Or I'm at the wrong place. Eden University. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, actually, it is. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Alright, I'll go there. Oh. There's some red dots around here whenever we came in. Whoa. Look at that thing. Isn't that awesome? Let's dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Dun 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 dun.
Welcome to your Amar Academy, a hallowed place of excellence.
All right.
Legions of our finest capsuleers have started here and gone on to earn untold glory for the Empire. The birthplace of true paladins, just and avenging. It turns out the Sisters of Eve research team had located the exact location of the Drifter Hive. We are pressing Professor Tannen for more information, but this event has certainly garnered the attention of the Admiralty. Due to your efforts, the Ministry of War has spoken, and the Aman Navy is starting to mobilize a fleet for a counterattack. This is beyond what I expected of you. As a gesture of our appreciation, the Amar Empire has awarded you with a bonus that may not give you spiritual growth, but will nevertheless speed you on the path to glory. A small cash bonus.
Ooh, cash.
But naturally, the money's not the best part. I've consulted with the Admiralty and been given special permission to accelerate your capsuleer training. The reason is quite simple. I want you to be part of the counterattack. You will help us rain fire on these demons and thwart their evil plans.
Captain, bonus payments and accelerated training are quite unusual for a recruit of your status. It is an honor to be serving with you. I must warn you, though, capsuleer training is the hardest, most complicated training process known to man. Only a fraction of pilots endure it. An accelerated process is going to be very challenging. However, so far you have been performing well. I am now providing you with a new module and skill book to officially start your training.
Cool.
You should now retrieve the new module and skill book from your redeemable items by clicking on the highlighted Neocom menu, hovering to Inventory, and clicking Redeem Items. Once there, you can click on the items and select Redeem Selected Items.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. The next time we'll continue on with this tutorial. I know it's a little boring in parts. I'm trying to cut out things, and I'm just getting used to cutting Eve videos, so just bear with me as I do that. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and leave any comments you may have. I'm always open to comments, and I've got a Discord channel down below. We don't talk about Eve very much in there, but we do talk about MMOs in general. Because if you love MMOs, then this is definitely the channel where you want to be. I try to put out a video almost every single day of the week on MMOs, so you want to make sure that you're subscribed so you can get notification of that. So, till next time. Bye.